Hi ladies, this is Jen with My Sister and Me Ministries, and I just want to welcome you to Face to Face Friday. You know, each Friday, Mary Ann and I try to come and visit with you for just a few minutes, and we want to thank you for taking the time to listen and comment, and it really encourages us as well. We've been writing on a series these past few weeks called Resurrecting Hope in the Midst of Life's Storms. There are plenty of storms, and there are plenty of areas of our life that can stir up the wind, right? Can stir up the storm around us. And this week is no different. This week, I was sharing a message of when we are being called by God into something, whether it be something new or something deeper, do we answer? Will we answer? Are we confident that He's calling us, and are we confident enough in His ability through us that we can do that? It's really a lot of information, and I wish I had more than 5 minutes, but to make it simple, if we are being called into something, whether it's ministry, whether it's a teaching profession, any job, a different place, a different job, a relationship, maybe a move away from family and friends, if God is at the helm, if He is the one doing it, then we can trust Him to complete it. We can trust Him to provide and equip us with all we need to make it happen. And it's taken me a long time to really be secure in that. So if you're not quite there yet, don't feel bad. We've all been where you're at today. Maybe God has something beautiful for you and you know what it is. That's halfway there. But the hardest part is saying yes, right? Because we want to argue with God. We want to say, wait a minute, do you even know me? Lord, if you knew me, really, all the things I've done, the mistakes I've made, and just the insecurities that I have, like you would never ask that. You would never ask me to do that. And that's kind of where I was about 12 years ago. I was thinking to myself, Lord, I'm just getting to know you. How would you dare call me into ministry of all things? I mean, as I wrote in my post this week, I really wanted to work with animals. They're much easier to get along with, I was thinking, than, women. But that hasn't been the case at all. God has really blessed me through this ministry. Once I said yes to Him, and He will do the same for you. When we say yes to something that God is truly doing in our lives, something new maybe, something different, He is with us all the way. He does not leave us stranded. Now, I'm not saying that I've never gone out on my own before and maybe thought it was Him and tried something I thought was going to be what He wanted for me. But I very quickly learn what those things are because they don't move forward. They kind of get stagnant. They just fizzle out. And when God calls us to something, when He really lays it out and lays the foundation and prepares the way, it is just, well, we like to call it light and easy. Now, that doesn't mean it's easy as in there's no problems, there's no worries. It means it's easy as in God is taking it upon Himself to say, let me lead you, let me guide you, you follow. Because I'm going to clear the path. You don't have to walk through the shrubs and the bushes. I'm going to clear all that and let you have a clear path for ministry, for teaching, for being a police officer, for being a mom. All those things that God calls us to, when it's really Him, He does make a way. I want to read something to you out of Scripture, out of Isaiah 19. And this is where He's talking to the Israelites, and He says, behold, this is God, behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Now there's a lot in Isaiah that we can't cover, but I will tell you this. God brought the Israelites out of the land of Egypt. And that wasn't going to be the last move He made for them. He had so much more. But He's basically saying to them, behold, I'm doing something different. Can you not see it? And I think sometimes He's got to say that to me like 5 times. Like, do you not see what I'm doing, Jen? Can you wake up and smell the coffee? Well, I don't really like coffee, Lord. But He says, do it. Follow me. Watch me make it happen. Man, I get excited when I think about all the things I've already seen Him do in my life. I think a couple weeks ago I even said, I am so glad He is not done with me. And I am so glad He's not done with me because there's so much more to do, but only with Him leading, right, ladies? Absolutely. One more verse I want to share with you Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. It says, And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. Do you believe that if he begins a good work in you, that he will complete it? That's your question to answer for the week. Do you believe it? We can hear it, and we can kind of grasp it. We can understand it, but can we believe it? I hope that you will believe that God is calling you into something beautiful, that each of us have a special place while we are here on this earth to do specific things that God is calling us and prepared for us long before we were even born. Man, that's a message I want to talk about. But I don't know everything he's going to do. I can't know everything in advance, and that's where the trust comes in. So I want to ask you, be in prayer this week. What is it we can help you with? What is it we can pray alongside you with? Shoot us an email, Facebook message us, make a comment on this thread. We are here to stand with you in faith that God will absolutely complete the good work he has begun in you. Have a great week, ladies. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.